She famous by the way.
I said it. My tagline: if you fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, fuck you.
Early.
Casey J.
Rock for her, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I appreciate everything you do for the brand, man. Real rap, man.
Queen of the ring.
These bitches gimmicks been waiting on my release like Pap did for Remy. Who is she? I'm who's next, cooking under like sous chef.
Hey, mama, get out here.
This is Southern Battle Rap, man.
People that don't know she's top 10, listen out for her tonight. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. I flew all the way from London. It was 8.5 hours.
Casey J is flying all 3 rounds. She's doing her thing tonight. The battle, her versus Robin Rhyme. I really love battle.
Shout out to Casey J. She lit.
Casey J is dope. She's really dope. She's really dope. I love her performance, her energy.
Baby out here, you know what I'm saying? Have some time. All the time out here. I'm AK, support the place out here. We out here, man. We make it happen.
Casey J, we rep you super hard on our Southern Battle Rap Radio.
We got A Mama shirts right now. If y'all want to get them, y'all, you can either go on CaseyJanisa.com.
What's up? It's Casey J. Just got out the ring with Robin Rhymes, 3 the body. You already know. I don't know why anybody thought I was going to do this, but it is Texas. We here. Hey, Jazz. We lit. Jazz up the floor, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, what y'all think about my girl Casey, man? a lesson when she battled Dawn. Robin Rhymes learned a lesson versus Casey J. And I feel like Robin Rhymes next battle, she gonna black all 3 rounds. Because Robin in the first round, I'd be like, oh shit, she's fighting back. And it was like, damn.
I know. I didn't want her to fuck up. I wanted it to be right. Yeah, I wanted to go, you know, head on, like, don't fuck up. Like, I was like, bitch, get your shit together in the ring when they was like, fixing the cameras and shit, but yeah. So it's kind of disappointing to me because I came to fight for Texas. Now it's like she messed up, so you know what I'm saying? Like, she should have came with all 3 rounds, no stomachs, no chokes, no nothing, and then see on it. You know what I'm saying?
Robin got that start anyway. Robin is fire.
She does. Her first round was live as fuck, but I feel like she should have had that in the third and the second.
Right.
Started off a classic.
What about you, babe?
I love Casey J.
That's it. Like too, but
Like I expected more from Robin. I already know what Casey's capable of doing. That shit was not. That shit was a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that Robin was gonna fight back a little more. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, it's a lesson learned. And you know what I mean? Y'all gonna see the battle and see what's up. Like, I don't even really gotta say nothing.
Yeah, all the girl battlers have went through a lesson, and if they have not already, they're going to. You know what I'm saying? They have to, because you're not gonna grow. And luckily, Robin got her lesson early. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's good and bad at the same time, though. It's good, like, you know, you got it out, but it's bad because you knew and
Yeah.
That's not good.
I'd rather get dragged early in my career than later. Because early it's like you still gaining
Trial and
fame.
error.
Later you already up there and then you get like you saying you learn your lesson mad late. Like I learned my lesson with official. I learned mine to a hustle. Official was the lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's late in my career.
Yeah.
If I would have went through that, if I would have went through what I did with official, like my second, third battle, it would have been better because niggas is watching me grow. I was already there. So I think it was fortunate for Robin to get this lesson out the way early. And she still did I like
dope,
she
though.
wasn't
Robin is dope.
I'm excited to see how she gonna be when she come back to the ring. Yeah,
gonna do the same. She gonna do the same
You
thing.
feel like you're the top dog in Texas.
I am, and I proved that tonight. Like, it's not questionable. Like I was saying that before I even battled her. Even if it wasn't debatable, even if y'all said Robin 2-1, people in Texas ain't gonna say, "Oh, Robin is the queen of Texas." No, because they don't even know her. They don't fuck with her like that. They gonna be like, "Oh, Casey J, she the one repping Texas." So yeah, she's fire. She's hot. They're not gonna say, "Oh, Robin beat me," just off the strength of they know that I've been holding shit down for Texas for all this time. So yeah, it's just that.
I knew Casey was gonna come 100% prepared. After her last battle, I already knew. Like, whoever was next.
As soon as that battle finished, I said, "Yo, Casey, I already know."
Yeah.
I'm saying like niggas go through this. You go through when the fans is against you. When you come back, you good. It's all on you though, because if you don't come back,
Exactly. And those were right after Dawn. Right after Dawn. Yeah.
I'm surprised because Casey told me she was taking a break.
what she
You know what I'm saying? She got a phone call, she said, I'm just taking a break, you know what I mean? And then she came back 100%, so we just gotta see what's next with Casey.
Yeah, definitely.
So go on YouTube, check her new video out.
Yeah. Check. YouTube.
Go to her SoundCloud, check the Jumpman joint.
Yeah, just go to CaseyJanisa.com. Check out everything. We got A Mama shirts. My mama was in the battle tonight. Had to tell her to stay out.
Hey, mama.
But yeah, y'all make sure y'all check that out. Merchandise, my album, my music, everything. CaseyJanisa.com.
So what made you want to start rapping and how? How old were you when you started rapping?
I was 9 when I started rapping. What made me want to start rapping was Eve from Rough Riders, of course. Like, okay, so like when I was 9, we didn't have cable until I was 9. So the very first thing that I saw on cable was BET, and it was Eve rapping, her and Faith. It was, I don't even know you and I hate you. Love is blind, exactly. So all I did was I just rapped like Eve for a whole. I would go to school, elementary, like, yo, I'm Eve. She used to put her little cheek up. So I used to want to be her so bad. So that was the first thing that was like, oh yeah, Casey, you're gonna be a rapper. And yeah, that's mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, who were some of your influence in hip hop growing up?
In hip hop growing up, of course, Eve, one. Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. I really like it. The songs that I like is different than the songs that I make, which is crazy because I find inspiration in not so much rap music, but in R&B. So definitely Eminem, just because his rhyme pattern, you can tell he really studies words. Who else have I looked up to? Dang, man.
You want me to throw some names?
Yeah.
Nas?
Not so much. Tupac.
Tupac?
Yeah, Tupac more so than Biggie. Tupac. That's really it. Like, it was more females, like Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill. Definitely are the main two. And recently, J. Cole, just because I feel like we have the same type of style. Like, I feel like it's easy to connect to him because he has our person. I don't know him like that, but I just feel like,
I guess. I like J. Cole. When did you decide to start taking rap seriously?
Seriously, at 19. I did, I was in college and I made another mixtape, my second mixtape. My first one was at 14, but I freestyled that whole mixtape. So I was like, it's not as serious, but I actually sat down, wrote, went to the studio when I was 19, had a release party. And so 19 is when I started really, so about 4 years now I've been taking it serious.
How did you get into battle rapping?
It's crazy. I love battle rap since I was a freshman in high school. I just love rapping. I just like that. So I battled my first time at 16 when I was in, at the lunch table or whatever. But my second time, I was 19 and we were in a barbershop. And I wasn't even supposed to battle. And the guy was just like, okay, whatever, let's battle. He freestyled against me all 3 rounds. And I had written 3 rounds because I thought I was going to actually battle. And ever since then, that video just skyrocketed. Devo saw it, was like, hey, what's up, come to Queen of the Ring. And then that has been it. It was literally like that. I was doing it for fun. And then it was like, hey, you could actually be somebody in this. So, and then that's how it ended up.
When you are set up to battle an opponent, where do you find the inspiration to write for that person?
I literally find inspiration anywhere that I turn. Anything that I see, anything I watch, read, hear, I can make a bar into it just because it's so many things that you can put a pun on, you can play with the word. It's as far as inspiration, I get that from my environment, from everything I'm around. As far as angles, I get that from the person I'm battling. So it's different. Depending on who I'm battling, it's different. Because sometimes I might take a long time to think of, okay, how do I want to approach this battle? Well, I have inspiration, but how do I want to approach it? How do I want to tell her all this shit that so basically.
As far as the personals go, you get your personals by watching the footage, your opponent's footage, or do you get personals from random people inbox you and stuff like that?
I think Dawn Lady, my battle with her, is the only one where someone inboxed me and I used that personal. But other than that, I used to like being known of not using personals. So the personals that I use, it's the truth. It's not it's just true. It's not even something that's already out there. It's just some way I feel, and I'm about to bring it to light. You know what I'm saying? It's not that someone already said this, or a personal, for example, is when someone says, "Oh, you and him, you and him, you and him," every battle. I don't bring up people's relationships. I don't bring up nothing like that. I'm just bringing up on a personal level, how could you think that you're fucking with me when you did this and you did that wrong? And I've been doing all of this right. So it's more so a personal, between me and you, rather than your personal life.
Okay, next question. Has there been a battle that you had that you wanted and was anxious to write for?
Diesel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Nah, because you gotta think that was my first time in the ring. I had to prove a point. It was against Diesel, who had been in the ring already. So I was coming to, show everybody that I belong in the ring. Nobody really believed in me coming from battling Nina in the closed room to coming to battle Diesel in a ring. So I felt like I had the most to prove at that point. So I was the most anxious to write for her and then I only had a month to prepare for her.
Really?
Yeah. Normally I had, because who she was originally supposed to battle backed out. So I don't know. I just felt Diesel.
Yeah, because what's crazy? After that battle happened, the updates from that battle was saying that Diesel won.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the footage dropped, they was like, it's debatable or you won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She won that, bro.
Yeah. Huh?
Did
you watch it?
Yeah, I just seen it.
Okay.
That is surprising. Diesel, crazy. But have you received any advice from any of the vets of Queen of the Ring?
The most advice I received from any of the vets would be Jazz. Me and Jazz have the closest relationship between any of the vets. And she just, she's just told me everything. Because she experienced it before me. So she already know how fans could love you one day, hate you the next day, hold you on a pedestal, and then be like, oh, fuck you the next day. So she already just, she just keeps it in my mind that you just gotta work. You gotta keep working. You gotta grind for, for your, not even for my fans, because I feel like the fans are going to be there regardless. It's more so for myself, because I don't want to feel like I'm not giving my all or something like that. No.
Well, you already said what the advice was given to you. What do you think is the best advice that you got from any of the female vets?
Shit, I don't know. The best advice? I mean, I just don't.
Well,
that was the only advice I've got. Jazz is the only vet I like interact with.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's the only one. I don't really interact with nobody else.
That's good. That's good. Well, dude, you know, kudos to Jazz. But okay.
Bonnie gave me some advice when I came out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need to talk about that? Okay. We're not gonna get into that because I don't want to talk about that. What was the other question I was gonna ask? Oh, ghostwriting allegations. So after your battle with Nina, people, you know, was accusing you of having Hemi write your bars. How did you feel about that, and how did you address the situation?
I didn't really address it just because I didn't want to bring attention to people discrediting my work. So I felt like people just said that Hemi writes my battles as an excuse for Nina. Because Nina was supposed to win. She was supposed to beat me. She was supposed, you know, because I came off of Miami Blaze, which people say I didn't have a great performance.
They said you sound like 40.
They said I sound like 40 or this or whatever. So I listened to feedback. I wrote. I came back. Verse Nina. And then I always say if you just look at Hemi, go to Hemi's battle and go to Casey's battle. We don't talk about the same thing. We don't rhyme the same way. We don't have the same patterns of rapping. Like, it's crazy to me that y'all think that Hemi writes my raps, my bars, when it's no similarities in our rapping style. The only reason why it was brought up was because Nina needed an excuse on why she lost. And that was that. I love Nina, but like, that's just what people were saying after I beat her.
I thought it was because you ended up dating him, but you know.
But the thing is, I didn't even date Hemi until after Nina.
I know, that's what I was realizing.
So it's like I met Hemi in New York versus Nina. So it's like y'all saying this nigga, he wrote my rounds yesterday.
Ridiculous.
Yesterday, and I just been practicing all night. It's crazy to me. But so that's why it was just an excuse, and so ever since then, now that's something that they have on Casey. They don't have nothing else on Casey, but they have that. So everybody I battle is going to feed off of that because they don't have nothing else. And that's their lack of creativity.
You know, and I think it's crazy. Like, every time any female battle rapper, not just you, starts dating a male battle rapper, they always assume that he's writing her raps for her. And the same thing happened with Bonnie.
Except for Nina and Brooklyn. You see what I'm saying? Nobody ever says Brooklyn's writing Nina's rounds. Why though? Exactly.
Because I don't think anybody knew who he was at the time. So, but
Nobody
they did say it. They said it about Mulatto Black
and Boom.
Boom, yeah. So John, and they even said Chilla wrote the 40s rounds.
I remember that.
I'm like, Chilla, like, they don't even date. Yeah. 40 likes women, like.
Yeah, it's always.
And they don't even rhyme the same.
I feel like every time you are doing more than what somebody thinks that you can do, they want to discredit your talent. And I feel like y'all saying that Hemi writes my bars is that discredits me. I always say, if y'all really want to see who writes my bars, let's get in the house. Let's have a competition. Let's write bars in front of each other and have a battle. And it's going to be that simple, that easy. It's that simple. Like, I just don't understand.
Yeah. It kills me. It's like, you know, Official got it a lot. Like, Official get a different ghostwriter like every month.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, why can't we just get credit?
Why can't y'all just be nice?
Yeah.
I get that. So yeah, that kind of ticks me off. Okay, what are some improvements do you think you need to have?
Well, one thing I think I definitely improved on tonight against Robin Rhymes is slowing down, making sure everybody hears me, making sure everybody feels my punch, you know, making sure I'm not going too fast.
Other than that, what I can improve on, oh man, I felt like everything that I needed to improve on, which was not, you know, waiting to the last minute to write or not being focused, I did for this battle. So those were the only things, like not being focused and not waiting to the last minute to write. Because I will do that. When I was in school, I was doing that a lot. But now that I have all this free time, it's like, bitch, you fucked up.
Graduated. Degree, bitch. So no more school for me.
Exactly.
Okay, that's the improvements in battle rap. How about music?
In music, I feel like in music I need to live in the studio. I need to, which I have ever since I graduated, I have been doing, but I feel like I need to live there more. I need to record more. I need to just get my sound right, the way I want to present it to the world. As far as improving in the music world, I definitely need to, it's so much stuff to improve on, always.
Performance-wise and everything.
Yeah, performance-wise, I think that I'm a really great performer, so I think that's like writing. I write all my own music. I think the main thing is just making sure that I'm in the studio, making sure that I'm focused, making sure that I'm writing every day, making sure I'm not sleeping, because as a female, I have to grind like I'm a male to make it in this industry. So I just feel like just grind harder is the only improvement that I have, because everything that I'm supposed to be doing, I'm doing. I just gotta do it more.
Okay, has there been a battle that was intense for you?
Of course, Miss Miami.
I was there for that.
Of course. Yeah, that was pretty intense, and it was intense for no reason. She was mad. I was rapping. She was trying to interrupt me. I don't know what was going on, but I just know that I blacked out. I definitely blacked out, and I just went crazy. But it was intense.
You did black
Yeah.
on her.
It was very intense.
Because she had that look of defeat on her face. Like, I've never seen that look on Miss Miami's face before.
And I don't think she was ready for that. So.
And she's still bitter about it. So, unfortunately.
Sadly.
But
it's okay.
What do you like most about battle rap, and what do you like the least?
The most about battle rap is when I hear everyone scream for my bars. That's what I like the most about it. What I like the least about it is all the lies and all the fiction that comes along with it. Like basically, I hate being discredited. I hate things like that. So that's pretty much it.
I got you. Okay, one more question. Make it quick because battery's about to run out. If you had to choose between music and battle rap, what would you pick?
Music. Music all day. Yep.
I'm bright as neon, my shoulders nothing to lean on the ledge. You know I'm a fiend on my shoulders, nothing to lean on the beat on. I kill a victim, you snake. I'm spitting venom, I put my life in a book. So much shit to be written, you can't judge by your cover. The Lord is my only lover. If I'm gone tomorrow, I promise won't be another. I got the drive in the wheel, that just means that I'm burning rubber. Feel like I birthed you bitches, don't know how to be your mother. You suckers busting whatever, just keep your head up, they tell us. Feelings twisted up in riddles, my passion wasn't incidental. My mental sharp as a blade, didn't deal, I just played. Learn clubs, can't make a dime in my heart, sharp as a spade, so cut the deck. Cause these bitches gimmicks been waiting on my release like Pap did for Remy. Who is she? I'm who's next, cooking under like sous chefs. Shoot a beat till it's ruined. I'm punctual, never truant. When it comes to these punches, official and I'm the truest. I finally came to conclusion. The truth is a big illusion. Had I can't stay in my team, I got rid of faster than Boosie. At Casey Janisa on Instagram. Just go to CaseyJanisa.com and they'll have all my social media, all my YouTube, all my music, all my merchandise. My album, y'all make sure y'all get that. Finally, Casey Janisa is out on all social media outlets. So yeah, I appreciate y'all.